How we became a family of 13. We are Josh and Alicia Doherty. After 9 years of infertility, we decided to adopt from foster care. We adopted Alex when he was 5 years old. And 6 days later, we found out we were pregnant with Zoe. The next year, we were asked to adopt James from foster care, and 2 weeks later, we found out we were pregnant with Dash. Then we took foster care placement of Jason and Jordan, and we eventually adopted the twins. During that time, we also gave birth to Bodie and Harley. The next year, we adopted Bree and Patrick, a sibling group in residential. Last year, Deshawn joined the family through kinship care, and we now have permanent custody. And that's how we became the Doherty Dozen.
Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica, and thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. If you like the video, you should subscribe and stick around and have fun with us. And yeah, I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the summer, and it would be cool if you're a part of it. So, today we're going to be talking about Alicia Doherty of the Doherty Dozen. If you don't know who she is, she's a mom vlogger with like 11 kids, and it's just her and her husband. And I think her husband's a teacher, which is like really shocking to me for whatever reason. I mean, I know she makes money off of this now, but like, yeah, how she was a stay-at-home mom with 11 kids, I will never know. But she has a lot of problematic things, which I think she just like rage baits a lot of it. But if you don't know who she is, yeah, that like if you've never ever heard of her, she is from New York, and she does these like food hauls, Costco hauls, and that's how I started watching her. And then I realized how problematic she kind of was. But she does these videos. I will show you one right here. It's a mini fridge restock, and all her kids go like, "What do you want?" And the one will go like, "Candy," and then she fills the whole thing up with candy. Like the entire little, they're like the mini fridges, not like the ones with little freezers. I'll just show you, and yeah.
Mini fridge restock for my 11 kids. This week, Harley asked for
Skittles.
Bodie requested
Chicken nuggets.
Jason wanted
Kit Kats.
Jordan asked for
This is peanut butter cups.
Dash requested
Italian to go.
Zoe loves
Lunchables.
Bree asked for
Mashed potatoes.
Deshawn was hoping for
creatine.
Patrick wanted
Soda.
James always wants apples. And Alex said,
You surprised me.
challenge accepted. They're stocked for another week. That's it for today. See.
Okay, so that's her infamous mini fridge restocks, and she does this every single week. She goes up to her kids and asks them what kind of candy or treats or whatever they want, except for the one boy, Patrick, I believe his name is. He always gets fruit or like tuna salad or something, and it's something like pretty healthy. I would think like she gave him a dozen apples over there, but or he'll get like little peach containers or cans of vegetables sometimes, and like he really likes tuna salad, I guess, because he gets that often. And I just think it's crazy because all the other kids get candy. And then the one that is slightly bigger, um, she always gives him fruit because like a lot of people comment about his weight, and I don't really think that's right, but he is the one that gets the comments a lot about it, and so it's just like kind of weird that she always gives him fruit, and he's never like in, not never, but like most of the times, at least lately, he's not even in the video to like say, "Oh, I want apples, I want peaches, I want tuna salad, whatever." And then the little boy Bodie with his chicken nuggets, I don't know. He's always asking for like meat and stuff. Like one time she made him steak and stuff. It's just insane. It's insane. And like she put it in this mini fridge and just like I assume left it in there. I don't know what she does with this stuff after. Like does she just like make the kids say it and then she takes it all away? Because that would also feel like it's damaging to the kids a little bit because like at least for like the younger ones, she will say like, "Oh, what do you want?" And they're like Skittles, and then you give them 16 pounds of Skittles. If you take it away, like that seems a little awful, but I just think, yeah. So that's what she's like super, super famous for. I think like that's what she's super known for. That and her like what my family ate today, and then she like goes through what they ate, which is clearly not at all what they ate because it's always like they had muffin board Monday, and then you see in the background that none of the muffins have ever been eaten. Like the board is just sitting there for the next like 2 or 3 videos. And I don't know how far she spans the videos out, if she does one every day and just like puts them out every day. I don't know. But um I would guess that she records them consecutively in days and they're always sitting back there. But she does a lot of problematic things as well. She does these like family of 13 grocery hauls, which is not problematic, but she will buy everything in stock. In this next clip that I'm going to show you, I think, yeah, okay, it's a Walmart haul. I was going to say Costco, but it's Walmart. And she buys every single bottle of bug spray, like that they have, because she doesn't know which one to get. So she just buys them all. And then she buys like 100 things of sunscreen for this like family vacation they were about to go on. They've now went on that vacation, but she yeah, she buys like 1,000 bottles. I'm just gonna play it right here because it's insane to me that like, and this is her like weekly grocery haul too. Sometimes it's like she will buy, one time she bought like 500 bottles of water and then went the next week and bought like 350 bottles of water. It's just insane. But anyways, here's the sunblock one that I was just talking about because I just think it's crazy.
Walmart haul for my family of 13. In cart 1, I stocked up on some sunblock for summer and got some toiletries for Alex, who's traveling to South Dakota this week. Bree needed a fan, I stocked up on bug spray, and we had 2 different birthday parties to buy presents for. Then I got 9 sets of bedding plus towels to take on our upcoming beach vacation. I left that cart up front and grabbed cart 2. I got some gift bags for the birthday parties, bleach spray, then I got Gatorade and sodas to restock the kids' mini fridge down by the pool. Got some snacky snacks, crackers, chips, and honey buns. Topped off cart 2 with these sandwich bread, bagels, and Hawaiian rolls and left that up front and grabbed cart 3. I got some canned and jarred items, we needed some more baking supplies, and then I headed over to the produce section. I got a bunch of fruit, including 8 pounds of apples, 14 pounds of oranges, grapes, bananas, berries, and melon, 10 pounds of salt potatoes, and then I grabbed some vegetables before leaving that cart up front. Cart 4. I started with the dairy products, creamers, milks, yogurts, and Go-Gurts, a bunch of cheese, and then over to the meat section, I got chicken drumsticks for grill night, steak for Taco Tuesday, and meatballs for the meatball bake. Then the freezer section where I got some breadsticks, french fries, chicken tenders, and can't forget the dino nuggets. Grabbed some popsicles and headed to checkout. That's it for today.
I swear it sounded like she said I grabbed some popsicles. Anyways, so in the actual video that I sat through and watched, she bought way more sunscreen than that. It was the entire cart bottom was filled with sunscreen stacked like that. Anyways, she bought a ton of sunscreen for, I don't know. I don't know if it's for the summer. In her video, she says it's for the trip, and this, she says I stocked up for the summer. So maybe that is for the summer, and that would make more sense because you do have a lot of people to put sunscreen on. But if that's not the case, that's too much sunscreen. The bug spray is not even stock up for bug spray. She stocked up so that her son could go to South Dakota or something to see his bio mom. Because all her kids, most of the kids are adopted. But he's going to on a trip to see his bio mom, and she bought him. She didn't know what he was wanting for bug spray because they're gonna take a hike. So she was like, "Let's buy every single bottle that they have." That's literally what she said. I don't know which one to get him for his hike, so let's buy them all so that he at least has the right one. But like crap on her too much about like what she buys weekly for the kids. But this isn't the only trip she makes to Walmart, or she has a Wegmans near her, or Costco. She does Walmart and Wegmans every single week. She buys stuff like this every single week on top of what she stocks up for monthly at Costco. So these are all on top of what she already bought. And I just think that's excessive, especially with the kids, and she's like trying to make sure they eat correctly and things like that. She's trying to like make sure they don't eat sugar because a lot of the adopted kids do have disabilities, like fetal alcohol syndrome and things like that. Like they actually have something where they need to be on a routine and eating properly. It's like for their brain functions, for everyone's, honestly, but like they had a rough go since the beginning. So I just think that's a little unfair that that she even does this to them. But anyways, some more of her problematic things that I think is a little bit just gross are the food things that she makes for the kids. So like this one is for one of the boys' birthdays, and it is a spaghetti table. The kid did not ask for this. I watched this entire video. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long of a vlog of this kid's birthday that I sat through so that I could see where the kid asks for this spaghetti table because he is like 7 or 8 at this time, I think. That's what he looks like. I actually don't remember how old he was turning off the top of my head, but he is young. So I was like, maybe he did ask for like a giant table of spaghetti, but I just can't imagine that because it's like some viral thing that was going around at the time, and she was like really, really, really wanting to try. And I think she just talks her kids into like saying things like, "Hey, say you want this so I can film a video about it." Like the mini fridge things, they always act like they don't know what they're talking about. And the one boy in the mini fridge video, he's like, Reese cups? Like, is that what I wanted? Just like, tell me what I want. It's insane. But anyways, the spaghetti table. Let's watch that and take a look at that. And then she also did a nacho pool, which is just like disgusting to me. The spaghetti table is also disgusting, like in its own way. Like anyone that does that's probably getting ice cold spaghetti and meatballs with like ice cold breadsticks. But the nacho thing is like, it's outside. It's gross. Okay, let's just look at the spaghetti because
We surprised our son with a spaghetti table for his birthday. 20 pounds of spaghetti, 20 pounds of sauce, 20 pounds of meatballs, 47 breadsticks, 1 pound of parm. He loves it.
right before he does they do all this. He asks his mom for McDonald's, and they go and get each one of the kids a Happy Meal literally right before they serve this on the table. I don't actually know what they and like one kid eats one breadstick, and I think the grandma eats a breadstick, but then they just do the cake and like get out and like go away from even like talking about this spaghetti table ever again in the entire video. So that's one thing. She loves doing like viral things like this and just like being part of the trend, but she does this nacho thing that's so gross to me. It's like it makes me so sick to my stomach to even like watch. I'm looking at it right now to like click on it like, "Oh, I have to watch it again." But yeah, let's do it.
Behind the scenes of making a nacho pool.
No, Miracle, don't you dare come in here. Don't know. Okay, last one. Last one. Right there.
Maybe the dogs might think it's good.
Shoot, you know what? Run up in the garage and get me the big thing of salsa. I forgot it.
Salsa? Which one?
You can't come through here right now. Please. No, actually, I'm going to do salsa. I'm going to do salsa before the shredded cheese.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. You know, are you doing any more?
Is that the red salsa?
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun gave me it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
That was very nice of him.
That sounds overdue.
Slice and shredded cheese. Shredded.
Mom, you're supposed to catch it.
I was not expecting that.
I throw everything at you.
Okay. And lettuce.
Lettuce.
Don't throw it. Thank you.
Carrot shot.
Okay, tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Can I throw them at you?
No, thank you.
You can go to that too.
And then the last thing will be sour cream.
I'm gonna take the ones at the bottom. And then we have just like before.
What?
What? Are you ready?
Bon appetit.
Like look at this thing and it's just going to sit outside the entire time. Like just like rotting in the sun. There's no way they eat all that. There's no way. I know there's 11 of them. 13 if you count the like Alicia and her husband Josh, but like are you kidding me? They're not eating that. They do this all the time too, like this like just giant amounts of food for no reason. And it's disgusting. Like I think if I were a little kid and my parents did this, I would find it very fun and like I don't know. I don't know that I would mind too much if I were a kid, but I feel like as a parent myself, I have the foresight to see that that's going to bake in the sun and rot and all their stomachs are going to be sick. The amount of like dairy and cold items on this is just it's gross. And the chips, there's like so many chips and like 3 pounds of meat. I don't know. It's gross. It's so gross to me. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't understand it either. I don't understand it. I guess maybe I'm just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand wanting to put that outside. So okay, so that's kind of like their lighthearted problematic things is like they overspend. I feel like they spend a lot on groceries and like a lot on groceries. But I feel like she overspends a lot on like little trinkets and things for the kids as well. She always gets them like a lot of times it's things they already have, I feel like. Sorry about that. I had to recenter myself. But as I was saying, I think the kids already have a lot of these things that she buys. She's been doing a lot better about it lately. I feel like buying them bubbles and things that like actually the kids can actually use, but it also kind of bothers me that she buys them for like 18-year-old kids and 17-year-olds. Not that they can't have fun with the bubbles, but they probably don't want to. And I feel like that's also just kind of a waste to, like, why even bother getting them something like that? Why not ask them? I mean, Deshaun is like always in sports and stuff, and I just like he doesn't strike me as the type that wants to play with bubbles on the beach. Maybe with his siblings, I don't know. For disabilities, I know all their ages, I know what grade they are in, I know what schools they go to. I know where they live. Like, I don't know their address, but I know what town they live in. I know I just know too much. I feel like I know too much about a group of kids I'd never met. So, and it's like some of them are real small. Harley is like 7, I think. And I think she's the youngest. Dash might be the youngest, which also is like, no one ever brings this up, but the kids that are hers are like all named after Disney characters. Harley's name is Harley Quinn. Dash. Anyways, this is like, I'm just going to show a screenshot. So this Dougherty doesn't roll call, age roll call. So she goes through every single one of the kids right here. She has them lined up outside. She goes through and she's like, Harley, how old are you? Dash, how old are you? Deshaun, Zoe, I don't know all their names, but she goes through them all, has them say how old they are. And then the one right after, this is what I was thinking of. I know all their birthdays. Well, like, I can look it up very easily. I don't know it off the top of my head, but she goes through and it says all their birthdays. This does the same thing as the age roll call. So she lines them up, puts them all their birthdays down. So now I know their ages, I know their birthdays, I know where they live, like what town they live in. And one of them I thought I screenshotted, but I can't find in my list here. It says like grade roll call and school, like such and such elementary, such and such high school, middle school. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know their age. I don't need to know their birthdays. I definitely don't need to know their birthdays. I definitely don't need to know what school they go to. And this video I found, and it's so funny because it's like one of the first things that pops up on TikTok when you search like Alicia Dougherty controversy and stuff. And I'm just gonna play it for you because I think it's really funny because of what they posted for Father's Day after, like, this is the first thing that comes up, and then they posted this thing for Father's Day that I'm gonna show you. So
You really say that I could have the champagne if I wanted to? What? He said I could have champagne if I wanted to because it won.
That was on Saturday.
The kids' champagne.
Oh, that's a real shame.
The kids' champagne is being recorded right now. The kids' champagne.
Yeah, why would I give you real champagne? No way. You're crazy.
You said I could have beer.
No, I never said that.
Hey, kids beer, there is kids beer.
all right, so he's talking to Zoe, and this is an older video. I'm not exactly sure how old because it was just reposted, but I'm guessing she was like a year or so younger. The dad is talking to Zoe about her drinking champagne, like, oh, you said I could. And she's like, oh, you said I could have a beer. And it's funny to me because she's already talked about, previously, Alicia has already talked about having to lock up her White Claws because the kids have gotten into them before. So she has a mini fridge up in her room, like up in her closet, that has a lock on it that is just for her White Claws, which is like whatever, but she has mentioned that before. So here's their Father's Day video, and it just cracks me up but this is what they did for Father's Day. Actually, I don't know if I can play the audio for this, but it's just her filling this up with beer. I mean, look how much beer she's putting in this thing. And it's just sitting poolside with her kids, like right next to it. Or actually, I think on top of it, she puts the kids' mini fridge filled with all their drinks. She claims there's a lock on this, but I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think the one in her room does either, so. I'm just waiting for it to show. Like, I think it's the kids' snacks or like the kids' mini fridge is on top. Yeah, it's their little mini fridge of water and stuff. And then their little snack bar next to it. It's so funny to me because they're like, no, we don't give the kids alcohol. But like, maybe since you know your kids get into this kind of stuff, actually lock it up. And I don't feel like there's a way to lock this fridge up. So she rage baits people. I think that's exactly what she does. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about her. I think she's kind of a gross person. And I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. But I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Weekly grocery haul for my family of 13. I started off by getting these shirts for us to wear on Father's Day and getting Josh a new Buffalo Bills shirt and bucket hat. Next, I got some breakfast stuff and some fun sprinkles. Scooby Snacks, saltwater taffy, then I got seasonings, sauces, can't forget the coffee, and the rest of the canned goods and snacky snacks. I topped off cart 1 with the bagels, breads, buns, tortillas for the week and moved on to cart 2. Eggs, milks, creamer, Yo Crunch yogurt, and pie crusts. Got some meats and cheeses and moved over to the produce section. Spinach salad, celery, potatoes, carrots, berries, green beans, kiwi, apples, bananas, and watermelon. And then I left that up front and grabbed cart 3. I got salmon on a plank for grill night, ground beef for Taco Tuesday and cowboy stew. And then over to the freezer section for ravioli, tater tots, french fries, burgers, can't forget the dino nuggets, pizzas, and a bunch of fun desserts for the kids for the week. And then I headed to checkout. That's it for today. See you next time.